Hey, and welcome back to another video. It's your Lifestylist K, your secure woman mentor. And today I wanted to just give you a quick reminder about why nice girls finish last. I'm going to give you 3 major reasons why a nice girl finished last. And if you place these in your everyday persona moving forward, you will never finish last again. So let's dive into it.
Believe in strangers for help. Don't dwell upon this thought right now.
A lot of us are extremely too nice. We've learned it from our mothers. They've learned it. It's almost like a generational trait. And at some point, we got to break it. Now, I don't want to say a generational curse. I want to say a generational trait because there's just something. Men say that they want a nice girl, but in reality, they don't want a nice girl. But not being a nice girl has nothing to do with men. We're not unbecoming nice girls to appease men. We're unbecoming nice girls to walk in our power. The first thing you must do to begin to walk in your power, to no longer finish last when it comes to life in general, is to recognize what's yours. Recognize what's yours. As a nice girl, what happens is that we nice girls can take on the karma of others because of our genuineness, because of our empathy, because we want to help people so much. And what happens is that you'll help someone to the point to where their karma, what's due to them, then becomes yours. And we see this a lot in relationships where you get into a relationship with someone and they have all this crap going on. Number one, they probably only got into a relationship with you because they realized that this person can help me. Trust me. People can see nice people from a mile away. And number two, they want to be able to lean on someone. They want to be able to dump all of their ish onto someone who would accept it, who will allow them to. And at one point, I was in a situation and I recognized that it wasn't mine. I recognized it. And I was like, you know what, this isn't the life I wanted for myself. And I don't know what the hell is going on, but I don't like it. That was one of my first thoughts of recognizing that no, I don't want this. I don't want your karma. I don't want your lessons. And when you recognize that, you can easily begin to walk away. It's not fun when we become Captain Save Them and we're thinking we're saving someone from something that they don't deserve, when in reality, most people get what they deserve. The ones that don't get what they deserve are the ones who's trying to save the ones who are getting what they deserve, and you don't like the fact that they're going through. So when you're in a relationship with someone and you take on their karma, then you begin to go through. Then you begin to have all of these issues and these setbacks, and you're like, well, what happened? You've taken on their karma because you came in trying to help, trying to save, when you should be giving yourself that. So recognize what's yours and recognize what's not yours. Number two is trust divine order. Because the more that you take on someone's lessons or karma, the more that you just overly give, you're telling the universe that, no, I'll take what's due to them. I'll take it. Give it to me. And see, what I'm giving you is on more of the spiritual side of things. I'll take it. And you're unknowingly taking on what's due to them because you're doing too much. instead of looking at someone and realizing that no, you're probably the problem and this is just what is due to you. I know many of us can relate to you have an ex who might be your ex husband, who might be your kid's father, and they extremely narcissistic, right? Extremely toxic. Y'all are broken up. He's not doing what he needs to do for his child or whatever the case may be. And he's going through his karma. What do they search for? They usually are searching for a woman to take them in and help them, and not necessarily take them in so they can live with them, but just take them in and be their woman. And what do they start to do? They lie on you as the ex. They lie and tell this person all the BS. Really, what they've done now becomes this is what this person did to me. They're horrible. They're crazy. You know the story. And what does the new person do? Believe them. And because they believe them, now they're also not liking you because of the lies that this person has told. But ultimately, what happens is that that woman will soon be in your shoes, where she's seeing who this person truly is. But because their desperation or just them being overly nice and thinking that said person is a good person, their karma, their lessons becomes this person's lessons. And one thing about a toxic person, they're going to remain toxic. They will always have some type of karma or lesson because they're always doing shit to accumulate that karma, to accumulate those lessons that they refuse to learn. But when you're done with someone, when you've reached your end, when you realize that this is not for me, I need to trust that I deserve better than this. At that moment is when you should send all that BS back to where it came from. All of that negative energy, all of it. Not just breaking up with someone, but also sending their energy with them. And when you do that, it's almost going to be like a veil is being lifted up. And you're going to feel so much lighter. You're going to feel like you can take on the world. You're just going to feel so much better because now you don't have a problem living in your space and in your energy. And now you can do a energy cleanse in your home, get rid of things that are the other person's that they're probably not going to come back and get, remove anything that was theirs. Open your windows, do a complete cleansing of your space and tell yourself that moving forward you will never accept this type of behavior, energy, person in your life again. Because if you know, like I know, the same person can come around just in a different body. And we don't want that. You don't want multiple toxic relationships. One is enough. One is enough. And the kicker for not finishing last as a nice girl, because we are no longer doing that, is stop saving people. Stop it. Stop saving people. Save yourself. That feeling to want to help and save people, that's for you. Give it to yourself. Because as you give it to yourself, then more of that good energy comes to you. You begin to align yourself with all great things, all the things that you truly deserve, because you're internalizing all the greatness, all that great energy that you're trying to give out to people who's just going to take advantage of it. You're now giving it to yourself. And what happens when you begin to pour into yourself? You then attract more greatness to yourself. Nice girls and men, because they do exist, only finish last because you're too busy trying to help the wrong people. So the secret to it is save yourself. Everything that you want to give to someone else, give it to yourself. Everything that you feel someone else needs, you need it more. and you have it to give to yourself. You're divine. So everything that you're trying to give out to someone else is already in you to give to you. You are the source to a happier life for yourself. And if you want to share that with somebody moving forward, you will then realize that as you pour more into yourself, you will recognize those who don't deserve you, and you'll recognize those who do. We're not finishing last. This is it. We're moving forward, we're elevating, and we're not necessarily becoming mean. We're just recognizing our power, and we're giving it more to ourselves as opposed to giving it away to people to just take advantage of it. I'll see you on the next video.